Hello everyone, my name is Muir and we've got something new for you today. However, before we get into the video, I'd like to take a moment to tell you that nearly 70% of people who watch our videos are not subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you could do me a huge favor by liking the video, commenting below, subscribing to the channel, and ringing that bell. It really helps out the channel and lets me know that you're liking what I'm making. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the video. They took everything from me. This wasn't how it was supposed to be. I went to prayer day every Sunday. I obeyed the tenets of Okran. I obeyed the Okranite priests. I praised Okran's worldly servants, Seta, Baltena, and the Phoenix. I believed the teachings, shunned the shack, hated the skeleton, and watched my neighbor like a good Okranite. Yet, here I am, in rebirth. For the simple crime that my daughter told a god, of a tale told her by my mother. A tale of a shack woman, a darkened who fought bravely for what she believed, and died in battle. It was the festival. We ate in Okran's name. We ate Okran's flesh and made incarnate by the priests. We drank Okran's blood, as distributed by the church. We celebrated another year free of Narco's evil. We welcomed the Inquisitors into our home and gave them all due respect and honor. We were shocked when they accused my mother of being one of Narco's temptresses, my father, one of the corrupted. They said, were all tainted, and our gifts of salvation and rebirth were in danger. It was then that we noticed their swords. It was only then, when my wizened father stood up to argue with Valtena, that it all struck home what was happening. I'm a good Okranite. Well, I was. Seeing my father on his knees and the Inquisitor's blade coming down on his neck shattered my faith. How? How could Okran do this? Why? We were all so devout. Father went to church every day. Now, I am a slave at rebirth. The memory of our trial before the ecclesiarchy is burned into my mind. The image of my wife tied to the stake as the kindling at her feet was set alight, the sound of her wailing as the fire took her, the coughing as the air seared her lungs, the last terrified look. I begged for an answer to it all. Why? Why us? We were good Ogranites. But nothing. We were corrupted. Narco touched our souls. Okran has forsaken us, and only through fire and toil can we earn back his graces. For what? A story? What god would kill my father, burn my wife, and condemn my mother, children, relatives to death over a story? I've asked this question over and over as I wasted away here in rebirth. Okran is either a lie or the great deceiver. Narco is either a lie or the true goddess conquered by Okran's evil. Or perhaps a third option. The holy nation itself is corrupted by Narco's touch. I will discover the truth as I take my revenge against Seta, Valtena, and the Phoenix. May Okran or Narco have mercy upon my soul. Alright, so now the intro's done. So, everyone, my name is Fen Plays, and this is Season 4. So we get into it. We have two characters, Zil and Fen Plays. And we are slaves. We are servants of Okran. But what we do have is our laboring is quite a bit higher. Her strength is getting up there. And I want to escape, so we can go have our revenge upon the holy nation. Sultana? You too. Pick that lock. Well, Zil, not Ziltana. As we do our best, try and free ourselves. Unlock. You unlock yours as well. Our lock picking is 3 and 4. Alright, Zil. We will try to make our way out of here at cover of night. Once we manage to actually get out of here. We hope that we are able to... Oh, Zil, you need to unlock your cage. Good. We've done it. Zil, are you ready? We will hope that she will be ready soon, so that we can escape from this place and begin to enact our revenge upon the holy nation. They took everything from us. Everything that was of value. And we're going to go have revenge. Alright, Ziltana. I mean, Zel. Oh no. It's turning day. Oh, okay. She's, out now. Let's set ourselves free. Let's escape. Where can we meet up? I don't think we'll be able to escape quite so easily as we may think. But let us hope we can get out of here in one piece. Let's go. Run! They found us. Run! Blackened heretic! Where's my mother? My mother, you bastard. Leave her be. Zil. Take them. We will not go down that easily. We'll teach you blackened. We'll teach you, you monsters, the truth. But we'll have to do it later. Because, Zil, unlock our cage. Ben, once more. We are an obedient slave, forced to do Okran's work. One day, we will be free of this hell. One day. Not today, but one day. But alright, let's time-lapse this until the night where we have another chance to escape. Alright, so we are unlocked. We have picked our locks, we've taken off our shackles. It's time for us to slip away into the darkness once again. It's 1 a.m. Our best chance of escaping is right now, really. Now downstairs. This guard watches the door. He watches the stairs. Except for when he doesn't. Perhaps we can get lucky. He will turn around in time. Let's set ourselves free. Escape from this work camp. Zil? We should meet up. We'll have a better chance of escaping together. Or will we? Or will we? It is dark, so hopefully he won't see us. Alright, let's gather together. Zil and I. Where is she? She's over there. Let's come together. We will both escape from this hell and take our revenge upon the holy nation. This is the way we want to go. If we can escape, then we will. But we must avoid the lights if we can. What? Oh. Well, that's not good. We can't get down there, huh? Alright. Can we go around back? No. But there's no one out front, though. Looks like most of the guards they're asleep. Alright, we're going to make our way over here, then. Let's pull out so we have a better chance of seeing potential threats to our salvation, our vindication, our freedom. Sooner rather than later. No one stands out guard. For rebirth, only those truly darkened by Narco's touch, or so they tell, or so they say in the great texts, in the holy flame. But is any of that true? We don't know anymore. We don't know. Okay, we need to potentially run a bit faster. We need to get out of here. As when the day arrives, our chance at escape is gone. Is there another way out? I'm not sure. If we leave now, we will only be seen. It is all but certain that we will be caught. But if we go over here and hope that no one bothers to look for us, perhaps a pair of useless slaves will not be missed. Perhaps we will go unnoticed over here. We can only hope no one patrols up here. In the mountains. As why would they? What is up here, anyway? Aside from nothing. Let us sneak. Let us be patient and bide our time, hoping that we can survive one more day. Alright, so It's now nighttime again, but we are in really bad shape. We both desperately need food. We may not even be able to make it out. We struggle even to stay awake in our state. But perhaps, if we're lucky, we'll last just long enough to escape into Okram's Gulf. To escape from the hell that is rebirth. Man, we just cannot stay awake, can we? Come on, Fen, get out. Go. I need you to get over here. Okay, good enough. Try picking her up. Alright, good. Let's go. Yeah. Worst case scenario, we get picked up, we get recaptured, and then our food restabilizes. Let's sneak, and let's hope. That we can slip. Yeah. Okay, Zilk, pick up Fen. And let's try sneaking our way past these guys. Oh, get them! Oh no. Run! Well, we have been recaptured. On the bright side, that means that we will be fed minimal amounts of food again. So there is that. Where is he taking her? Where is he taking us? Her wounds to be retreated. Her to be given food once more. And we are once again forced to be obedient slaves. Unable to do our work because we are starving. We will do what we can over the next day. Where is he taking her? Over there, and where are we? Yeah. Well. Let us, once more, do what we can as we wait for our chance to escape again. Also, let's unlock those shackles. Let's unlock your shackles. Yeah. He taught us a lesson. Nah, let's unlock our shackles again. Wait, are they unlocked? They're unlocked. Good. But yours, they're unlocked as well. So when we are ready, we will be able to escape, or at least attempt to once more. And so we are once again ready to escape our confinement and try to flee again. Let's cast off these shackles and try to make our way out of here once more. Our athletics has gone up quite a bit, and it doesn't seem as though... Oh no, that's right. We need to pick up Zil. Pick her up. Yeah. Let's go. We will not leave our friend behind. No matter the cost. Unless her life comes to its end here in this hell, we will attempt to preserve her. She was the only friend we had. We spoke of Narco's curse. We spoke of Okran and Narco. She somewhat agreed. Perhaps, she said, Okran is alive. Perhaps it is all just fables and lies, untruths. Perhaps. But perhaps it wasn't. There's no way we can sneak past these people. We will have to run. Hope we can outrun them. We cannot outrun them. Wait, no, we cannot outrun them. Fight them, Zil! Fight those monsters! Those monsters dressed just as good. Ukrainites. Corrupted by Narco. Are they not to save her? I suppose we will see. Or will they simply leave her to her fate? Leave her to die? They will simply leave her to die. Those monsters. Friends, we say, friend, save her. Please. She's the only one I have. Okran, they say. Okran is the only one that you have. It was her own fault, they say. Her own fault. Seeking to escape had led to her death. Oh, Zil, thank you. But in a twist, she is freed, preserved by Zil, by a random person, and by offering succor to her. But now may she just starve to death whilst we recover. Only time shall tell. Only time shall tell. And so, we are ready. Go try and rescue Zil. We can run at a grand speed, 5 miles an hour. These are unlocked, but we are still very, very ill. We are still very weak. If anything, we need to rescue Zil so that we can escape together. So that they would leave her to die, as they have. In rebirth, it turns. Rebirth, as it turns out. You are a slave, it doesn't matter. You die. Simply another way Or... oh, maybe. We get some of their armor. If we leave her out there, she will probably die. But if we can gain an outfit of theirs, that may allow us to escape. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case. We'll need to sneak our way over to Zill so that we can rescue her. Or at least manage to give her a small portion. At least manage to get her back into a cage where she can be fed. Alright, let us run. And hope. Oh no. It's not good. Escapee! Arrest them! A skeleton! Zill, pick her up. Ah. I don't think we can escape from them. So let's bring ourselves back over here, because she will be taken. Yes, so she won't starve to death. Perhaps there is a place where we can go and earn a greater feast. Better place, a better way to leave. Escape this place. The foreign beast is no brother. Okranite, they say. And we once believed that. Once. No more. So, friend, in one way, she curses us. How could you? Could you save me and bring me back to this hell? How could you bring me back here? How could you not just let me die? She asks. But it is what it is. We attempted to help her. We have attempted to escape, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. And so we shall rest. We shall bide our time until we are ready to try and escape once more. So once more, we have a chance. So, let's try escape from this hell. The Guardian stands over there. No one rests without. Oh, and those fools put us in the same place, did they? Well, perhaps this will be the day we escape. Perhaps. Perhaps not. We could seek another route. We could try to go deeper into the mountains. That would simply take us out into their territory. If we can, we want to try and escape through here. Neither of us have injured legs, so we may have some chance of escaping. Let's see. We need to go that way. It's the only way out. And so, we must go that way. First, Julie, why are you running so slow? Because it is. Let us run to an extent. Around here, we need to start sneaking. And let's go. Hopefully, we can make our way past here. But it's unlikely. Alright, stop sneaking. And run for it. They will be faster than we are, but if we are lucky, we may be able to run far enough for them to stop pursuing us. Zill? Going. Try, Zill. Try to run. Try to get away. Maybe. Just maybe if we're lucky, we might be able to escape. Doesn't look like it. And so they begin to take us once more back into rebirth. Or perhaps, do they leave us to the dogs this time? Let's unlock our shackles. Flee. And so Zill makes it out. At last. And so now, Zill goes seeking something, anything in this world that she can use to rescue her friend, and hope that she does not befall a terrible fate. And so she makes her way over to the lone shack, in the hopes that there, somewhere, she shall find some salvation in that lonely, desolate place. Perhaps she wonders, perhaps she muses. She will be able to find someone or something that can help her. Someone or something that will give her succor as she waits for her friend to come and join her. What is this place? She muses to herself as she opens the door and takes a step inside. But seeing no one here, she shuts the door and looks. She doesn't see anything, but she sees meat and bread. She sees clothing. Clothing unlike anything she's worn as of yet. Anything she's worn in months. She weeps. She cries a tear. How could somebody leave us? What kind of wonderful people are these people? Who lives here? And when will they be back? She cannot stay here. She knows it. She'll steal their money. She'll see what she can find here. Food, hacksaws, wonderful things. What else is there here? She sees a locked crate and starts trying to unlock it. Maybe there's something there, she tells herself. Maybe. These two blades. And what about here? There's a letter to Mull. Perhaps some secret as to the person Fen would speak about from time to time. Perhaps she muses. Perhaps they were some sort of... Perhaps they were someone that he remembers. She takes it and endeavors to ask him about it when next she sees, as she feasts upon whatever's around here. Bread. She fills her inventory. Takes first aid. Flotsam Safe House note. If you're reading this, there's a good chance you just escaped from a birth and are half dead. The safe house is for you to rest and recover. She cries as she reads it. You should hopefully find here some food, tools to remove your shackles, beds, and some basic clothing. Good luck. There's a message to an adventurer, then a message to the holy nation who imprisoned her for so long. The message at the end is just notated with a single name. Muir. She takes it, clasps it to her chest. Who is this mole? And what can she do? Perhaps. Perhaps there's something she can do. Maybe she can bring this with her. She can glut herself and then go back for fun. Maybe, just maybe, something that she can do. Maybe they won't recognize her. She goes back. Based on how you are dressed, undressed, shackles, rags, keep away. Perhaps different clothing will make it less or more obvious who she is. She isn't sure, but she does know. She'll be damned if she's just going to leave Fen back there, toiling away, sitting at supper while she is here. But she has escaped. She endeavors to let herself recover, and then go back. Go back and rescue her friends she became so well acquainted with. Perhaps in her healed states, and when she's not starving, she'll be fast enough, strong enough. Perhaps she'll have the will to do what she needs to do to rescue her friend. She doesn't know. And right now she doesn't care. She has a full belly and a soft bed. Better than anything given her at rebirth. And so she waits. And hopes, for now, to have the chance to share her bounty with her friend. And so we once again find ourselves with the opportunity to try and leave this place, this hell. Camp seems to have calmed down for the night. And so we'll try to make our way out of here. Escape from rebirth once again. The hopes that we will be fast enough and strong enough. We run at 13 miles an hour. Probably not fast enough to outrun the guards. But, then again, their armor does slow them. Perhaps it will be enough this time to become ever so strong. One of the guards. He walks ahead of us. As he walks into his barracks and disappears. Who are you? He's a drifter, he's a skeleton. A diversion at the gate. A skeleton. A skeleton squares off against one of the guards. Perhaps, we think to ourselves, it can be diversion enough. Perhaps this skeleton, his life, be forfeited so that we can escape. Perhaps we are lucky. We can make our way out of here. Escape me! Stop them! Perhaps the skeleton will stand. Perhaps the skeleton will help us escape. Nah. Keep running, Fen. Run as fast and as far as you can. When they go to swing, juke them. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to escape. But it seems less and less likely every moment. We struggle, running for our lives, hoping against hope we'll be able to escape the Okra menace, to escape these Okra Knights. We try desperately and in vain to escape. But Zill thinks to herself, friend of mine, perhaps I might be able to rescue him should he try to escape. Maybe, she thinks to herself, they'll leave him behind once more. Maybe, she thinks to herself, she will be able to rescue him. But she is mistaken. Or she can get in. But getting him out is another story entirely. Recovered from her wounds, seeing the blood stains that he left, she goes back, confident that he is still trying desperately to escape. Either he or someone else. She's not sure. But one day, she says to herself, she will find out who it is. And she will rescue them for the Okra Knights. Meanwhile, Fen continues his labors under the watchful gaze of the Okra Knights, and endeavors, he hopes, to free himself from there, to free himself. Unlocking his shackles. He knows that if he can remain here just a little bit longer, he can try to escape once more. Maybe this time he'll get away. He's not sure. And so we once again see the day coming to its end. Zill decides this time she will make her way out to where her friend may try to escape from. Perhaps there's something she can do to help him. as he attempts to pick his locks. He unlocked his shackles earlier, but now, perhaps, there's something that she can do. Some boon she can offer to help her friend escape from captivity. Perhaps, she says, perhaps, she can help Fen escape. She mans the turret, preparing herself for attacking Holy Nation slavers. Perhaps, she says, she can get a lucky hit off and deal with them. Perhaps, she thinks, there's something that she can do that will help him. Then sneaks out of his cage. Starts slipping away. As the skeleton walks around Rebirth. Well, alright then. Adding further credence to the possibility that the Holy Nation is actually controlled by Narco. And not Emperor. Then decides that maybe going a little bit faster to a certain point would be beneficial to him, then begins to sneak once more. Maybe, he thinks, it's possible for him to sneak away from the enemy this time. Maybe, he wonders. He muses. Can he get out? Can he escape from these monsters wearing men's clothing? He's not sure, but he wants to give it a shot. And so, he begins. They all sense him immediately. He breaks into a sprint as fast as he can. Maybe, he thinks, there's something he can do. Maybe he can escape. Maybe. As Zill opens fire on the enemy, the hopes there's something she can do. She too needs to withdraw. But only one man is left. Going after Fen. Fen and Zill take a step back. She grabs him. Come with me if you want to live, she says. Picks him up and runs as fast as she can. But it's not enough. She has to drop him so that she can escape. Then desperately fights for his life. As Zill does what she needs to do. Ben tries dancing around them. As he sees Zill in the distance. Maybe, he thinks, he can punch them. He can fight back. He can hurt these monsters. Doesn't work. Last he sees, falls to the ground. World around him seeming to darken out. As Zill has to run. You won't take me, Zill says to herself. Zill thinks, my friend you almost took. My friend you took. You've taken once again. But one day we will be free from you, you damn holy nation slavers, she says to herself, vowing return one day. One day, and she can rescue her friend. Alright. So she makes her way back to the safe house, sneaking the last of the way, closing the door. She beds back down and rests. She needs to keep running. It's the only thing it's what she tells herself. As long as she can outrun them. As long as she can juke them. Maybe. They can escape into the wilds. Maybe there's something out there. Maybe a skeleton. Maybe some sort of creature. Something. Perhaps she thinks, is she being slowed down by the things she's carrying? Maybe. She throws them on the ground, in hopes that she becomes just a little bit faster. Just fast enough, she says. She only needs to be just fast enough to escape. And so she runs, hoping beyond hope that she can make it to somewhere where she can find salvation. Where she can find Okram or Narco or whatever the United Cities worship. Maybe some god skeleton can help her. As she runs for her life, carrying her friend. Carrying the only person who's mattered to her for quite a while. She sees the floodlands, filled, she's heard, Narca's beasts. And says to herself, it's good enough for Narca's kind. Perhaps she can find someone that the paladins will strike out against. Her legs become stronger, hauling her friend around. And she sees that the paladins merely but keep pace with her now. Good, she thinks. Let them chase her. Let them run after her. Hopefully. She looks around, desperate, hoping to find something out here. Something to distract the paladins from her. As they chase her. Oh, as they chase her for miles. Abandoning their duties at the gate just to chase one single woman, she says. She laughs at this. The madness of it all. How important is one person to them? How important are two people? Why is it paladins are so dead set, she wonders, on catching her friend. She desperately tries to evade them. She hopes that maybe taking to the water causes them to give up. One paladin stands there, watching. She feeds some food to her friend as she swims in the water. desperately hoping for him to wake up one day. She tries to disappear, even. Then she sees it, off in the distance. She hears a battle happening. She wonders, what is it? What is going on there? She patches up her friend, her own wounds. Now, finally confident, they may have made it out. Smiles to herself. She goes to investigate what all the noise was. What was it, she asks. She sees a band of skeletons standing over the corpses of skeletons who had just formerly tried to kill her. Humans. I think they saw us. She looks out upon them, goes over and sees armor, things that she can take. She can put some of it on Fen, she thinks to herself. She can steal it, she can take it, she can sell it. This, she says, she thinks, is their ticket out. This is how they escape from a birth. These skeletons, narcos, minions, are her salvation. She thanks them emphatically. And makes her way over to what's left of the ruins of these sentinels, these monsters. She loads everything she can from them onto Fen. Smiles. And waves to them as she makes her way back to the safe house. The only safe place she's known. Quite some time. And so, the journey of Fen and Zil, and their quest for revenge against the Holy Nation begins. One day, she says, she will have her revenge for what they did to her. What happened in her own past. One day, she says. One day. But until that day, she needs her friend. She's fought so valiantly to save, rescue from rebirth. She needs to do whatever she can to help him survive just a little longer. Okay, so that is the beginning of this. We will see where it goes, but let's go ahead and try to make our way away from this hellscape, away from these monsters. We will give Fen whatever food we can. Take it, Fen. Take it all. We've earned it, some may say. Others may agree. Some may disagree. But right now, the only thing you care about is finding out who left this stuff for you. Getting better, getting fed, and being able to fill your gut once more. Zil takes some bread as well. She goes and lays down the hopes that one day she and Fen will be strong enough to escape